There is an increasing demand for fantasy sports. It has emerged as the best second-screen entertainment for sports fans while enabling the growth of the sports economy, drawing significant investments and creating opportunities in tech and allied industries. But lately, the industry that was growing at a breakneck pace is threatened by regulatory hurdles and unrealistic tax demands that can question its survival. Let's deep dive and understand some common myths, misconceptions and debates. The first and the most common myth about fantasy sports is that it is considered akin to wagering, betting and gambling. But this is not true. The fact is that the multiple high courts and the Supreme Court have recognized fantasy sports as a game of skill and a legitimate business activity, not wagering, betting or gambling. Another common myth around fantasy sports is that it is a quick money-making avenue. But again, this is just a myth. The fact, however, is that many studies have shown that 80% of the users play for free. Not just that, engagement on fantasy sports platforms increases sports consumption by 60%. The truth of the matter is that the users need to study and analyze players and match conditions to make teams. We came across an academic study by professors from MIT and Columbia in 2020 that revealed that making a fantasy sports team requires more skill than managing a mutual fund. So, is money really a motivating factor for people to engage in online fantasy sports? The answer is no. It's the immersive gameplay and the sheer joy of expanding sports knowledge, forging connections, and the spirit of competition. In fact, according to a recent report by Asia Center, fantasy sports amplifies users' number crunching abilities and improves employment prospects. The academic version of this report is published in an IIM Ahmedabad working paper. There is also a belief that fantasy sports can be addictive. There have been several conversations in the policy spheres about the addiction caused due to these games. However, let me just bust this myth for you as well. According to a report by Deloitte, a whopping 80% of users participate once a week or even less frequently, and only a minimal 10% play more than twice a week. It's worth noting that fantasy sports enthusiasts can only actively engage with the platform before the start of any live sports event. After that, making changes to their chosen teams is off the table. So, it's really all about enjoying sports entertainment and showcasing your skill, which is a far cry from gambling or a game of chance. This is why, in today's policy landscape, it's crucial to draw a clear line between online skin gaming and gambling. Equating the two doesn't align with the legal principles. As we engage with this evolving industry, advocating for policies that recognize these distinctions is crucial. This is why it is important to debunk these myths and promote responsible enjoyment of fantasy sports.